And there are like three main key things that I figured out for myself that just annoy me and bore me about music creation in 2020 and probably also the next coming years.
Take it farther. I'm breathing underwater.
Howdy guys, does it look cool?
Yeah, your dress.
Yeah, right. Today is Yom Kippur, very, very important Jewish holiday. The hat might come in handy.
Yeah.
Very authentic. Vanessa has a bad hair day, which is in everyone else's world a very good hair day. Anyways, today a very chilled, relaxed Sunday, lazy Sunday. And there's something I would love to address. It has to do with music, and it's the one thing that upsets me a little at the moment. Exactly. You know how to create drama. Wait, you have to... Yeah, now. I already talked about this with Vanessa like a month ago. And I still don't really have like a solution and like how to deal with it. But I personally, I don't know why. And don't get me wrong, I love music and I fought really hard to get to this point, to make music full time for a living, have a nice studio, employ people, all that kind of good stuff. And even my newest release, Underwater, which is a collaboration, reached over 5,000 plays. I think even 6,000-7,000 by now in just 2 days after release, which is just amazing. Best start to a song ever. So I'm really, really happy, but at the same time, I'm getting more and more frustrated and bored. And I first didn't know what it is. Now I thought a little here and there, more and more and more. And there are like three main key things that I figured out for myself that just annoy me and bore me about music creation in 2020 and probably also the next coming years. So first of all, I'm already doing it so long. And if you do something so long, you start to figure things out. I'm not saying I'm a professional music producer. I'm not saying I know everything about it, but I figured most stuff out, at least for me and my type of music, that there's not a whole lot of new stuff happening. So I'm missing the new and the exciting. It's similar to the iPhone. The first iPhone was like mind-blowing. The second improved it by a lot. The third was the first really usable for everyone. And now, where are we at? Number 12, 13, 14? The new iPhone is boring. It's just boring. There's nothing really new to it. Like small things here and there that are nice and neat, but nothing where I'm like, wow. Same with music. Technology. I can only imagine how exciting it must have been like in the 70s and 80s. The first synthesizers, the first instruments where you can create basically any kind of tone with it and shape out of waves, tones and stuff like that. That's exciting. Like this must have been like the most exciting time for any kind of producer. We don't have that right now. I mean, yes, for example, Isotope is very, like it's pushing everything forward. But most of the things are just improvements or give you like a new thing here or there that you can do that is actually totally unnecessary to make good music, but it still gives you the possibility. And I don't see anything new coming up in the next years. Like it feels like music, it's like it's figured out. Everything is there that will be ever there. Probably there's still a hint missing. We pushed it so far that there's not much more new coming, and that kind of makes it a little boring because I think especially electronic music is very technology driven and depends on it. So I sometimes go to the studio, start making music, and I'm thinking like, I've done that already. I've done that already. Like, why again? Where's the new stuff? I don't know if it's just me, if you feel the same, but if I compare it to 70s, 80s, maybe even 90s, I'm missing it. For the past years. There's nothing really like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. The second part that also plays into this frustration and boredom with music is definitely the algorithms. Like music is so like, you so depend on plays, on Spotify plays, that you start making your music to gear it towards algorithms that help to grow your music and to make sure more people listen to it. It's important to me. I don't want to lie. It's not for me about the money. It's for me about reaching as many people as possible with my creative work. I'm proud of it. I want to share it. I want everyone else to listen to it and hopefully also like it. But if you have to follow what an algorithm or a company is dictating, it's kind of frustrating. I want to make a song that is 6 minutes long. I can't. If I make it 6 minutes long, I get punished so hard, I could just not release it. That's how Spotify is working at the moment. It feels absolutely restricting, so much that I'm like, I got a lot of songs ready. I could release them, but like, it's hard for me to hit that balancing point between what I want and what the algorithm wants. It's hard to find like the fine line in between there to kind of make it work. I don't know, it's something that is bothering me a little. And then the third part is the music business side. I made a ton of videos about that topic, and I think you know that I'm with most business side of things, like, I don't agree with it. Music should be about making music first and taking good music, a good product, and then find someone that sells it in the best way possible. And not finding someone that sells stuff good and then make a product that fits to that person that sells it, because that's where we're at right now in music. Plus people not paying, people lying, not being reliable, like a million of things that I don't like. And it pushed me to a point where already, like, years ago, I was like, I'm not dealing with these type of people. I just do my own stuff. I release my music on my own label, sometimes on other people's labels that I know, that I could consider friends, or where I know that they're reliable and fair. And I just wanted to share those three main issues I have at the moment. A solution, I don't really have one. I still want, this is not a negative video, I still love music. I couldn't, like, if I'm on vacation for a week or two, like, I have such a high urge to just put my creativity into my music and make something that it almost hurts. But these three things were bothering me in the last couple of weeks and months, and like, I think I will just do what I like and what I love. Try to ignore these things and just do my thing. I think that's at the end the best, because I want to make something I'm proud of. I think that's the most important. It feels really shitty if you make something, release it, and you yourself, you're not proud of. And I had this moment a while ago. I made something and people asked me about it, and usually I'm proud of it and I show it to them. But this time I was like, no, let's talk about something else. And that was the moment where I was like, okay, not further, this doesn't work. You need to change, make something you like so much that if someone asks me about it, I'm like, here, yes, like, that's good. I'm proud, listen to this. Anyways, those are my thoughts. I hope maybe some of you can relate, maybe some don't relate at all. Let me know. I will now eat a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot.
Feel like we could fly tonight.